What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. Got another market watch. This one's not going to be too serious. This is more of just me going over cards that I have right here in the binder that I got over here. These are just cards that like I've invested in like over the past maybe year and a half. Like this isn't like I got a couple other more hardcore investments. They're just a couple of things that I've picked out, and I just want to throw them out there, see if like I guess get you guys' opinion on them, or maybe these are cards that are you guys might be interested in. So for the first one I have right here is Chaos Space. Now I had a lot of Chaos Spaces at one point. I remember I had maybe like 6 pages of these, and I sold them all when they shot around like $6 to $7 around that point because I got them really low. It was like a dollar at one point. So this is just something that I guess I wanted to start it off with because I no longer have any more copies of Chaos Space. Like I think maybe I have a one or two secret rares from the packs that I've been opening, but this is a card where I really wouldn't sleep on. Like if you're looking for a card in the modern day where if you want to potentially invest in, this would be a good one. So it only has its two printings, and its second printing, its reprint, is a upgrade. So it's just gone. It was kind of high, then it shot straight down, but now it's kind of fluctuating, kind of moving down a little bit. But right now, 229, 248, 250. It'll probably drop some more. Give it a little more time. Maybe these will even drop to 150. If they drop to any lower than $2, that's when I start picking them up like set by set. If you see these in someone's trade binder and you just need to close the $2-3 gap, just go. I would just go and have them throw Chaos Space in there. These could easily become $10 cards, especially if any kind of chaos deck, if a Dragon Link kind of comes back. Like there's a lot of different applications that this card has, so I will not be caught sleeping without Chaos Space. Now another one, this one has actually gone down. Like I very much told a lot of people to buy these. These were going to be going crazy, and they've just been going everywhere. So I'm not going to sit there and say that it's been completely bad, but for the past about month or so, they have been kind of slowly trending down, and that is simply because of the meta we're in. We're basically kind of in a meta to where you want to board break, or you want to put up floodgates. We are not in a hardcore hand trap meta to where you have to run 6 different hand traps, or you have to choose between this hand trap and that hand trap. If you're running hand traps, there's Ash, because Ash is always good. Then you have freaking Shifter, you have Dimensional Shifter, and the Bystials. So you basically have Ash, Bystials, and Dimensional Shifter. Those are the top 3 hand traps that are pretty much being used currently in the meta. So, and like I said, just because of the way it is, like those are the ones that are just very good and useful, making it to where, I mean, well, it is true that there are a lot of decks that do lose to like a Drone Lockbird, but I guess like for the most part, you rather have Shifter to just take care of the to take care of the key to I'm starting over here to take care of like to the key issue. What I'm saying is Drone Lockbird does not take care of the key issue, because if you still have access to the graveyard, then they can still have plays. If you take out the graveyard, then they lose a lot of plays. Even if it's not a graveyard based deck, you take out the graveyard and they might not be able to recycle or come back. So just because of that, Drone Lockbird is not seeing a lot of play. It is not demanding a high price point. But I'll tell you right now, if we get into any kind of meta to where this becomes good, you could very much expect these 89-cent copies to leave, and this is probably going to be a $3-5 card. So like I said, this is even a better actually point to get in right now. I was telling people to buy them when they were like a dollar, when they went to $1.50. They're now pretty much almost half that. So if you're looking to invest in something cheap right here, this is a pretty good one. All right, and so number 75, Bamboozling Gossip Shadow. The secret rare, I just ignored the secret rare. I was actually more concentrated on the super rare. Now, the reason, well, this was obviously, like I guess, we don't have the freaking Rongo here anymore. So like you lose the man, yeah, it's I guess what I'm trying to say is I really thought that there was going to be more use for a gossip shadow. I thought the whole being able to attach to change card effects and then transferring materials was going to be way more broken, and I thought the reprint was just going to see more immediate I guess I thought it was gonna be more used for it in the immediate future. It turns out no, not so much. You could pick these up very cheap at 57, 64, 65 cents. Like like with the shipping, they're yeah, like well, we're not gonna count the shipping. It'd be $1.50 if you did, but yeah, like it does have potential. But at the same time, this was something where I'm glad I'm glad I didn't go too crazy. But I also, yeah, I am not winning on this one right now. Number 19, Freezadon. Okay, so there was a time where I was very much obsessed with the number collection. I actually finally completed the collection of numbers. I have them up here behind me. Pretty hopefully soon I'll do some more videos where I'm doing like them like more like you can see my face where it's all in person and you can see the number collection. But this was one of the first numbers that I thought of that I was like, man, I better make sure that I get myself a whole bunch of these. Why did I think that? It's just crashing, but it wasn't even that high to begin with. But why did I think that? Because this card only has one printing. It comes in the Zexaltin, and I remember when the Zexaltin came out, and to be honest, it wasn't like it was really that popular. Like if I'm not mistaken, the reason why so many were open was because it had the Shining, the I think the first printing of the Shining came in there, so everyone playing Heroes wanted the Shining. That was like such a broken card. And then the other card that was in there, number 61, yeah, number 61, Volcasaurus was in the beginning of the XYZ era to where we were just clawing for any XYZ that was slightly good. We just wanted it so bad, and that was that was one of them. Also, it was in the anime, so that's probably why these have not really shot up because there's just a whole bunch out there. Like like there's just like 111. There's like that. There's 9 pages. We'll probably just keep going, which is a whole bunch of pages. So this was something that I guess that I kind of hope that number collecting would take off a little more, and unfortunately, I guess it hasn't. Although this is still like the highest rarity, so at any point, if for some reason a whole bunch of people want to start collecting numbers, then this card will go up. But for now, I think it's gonna stay low, and this is gonna be one of those cards where I just hold on to and just don't really do anything. Cross Sheep. Okay, so why do I have cross? Why did I choose cross sheep? I think that this is going to be a very, very good pick. I think it's going to be a very good pick. You, it's it's pretty much a semi-generic Link 2 monster. It has the good arrows pointing down, and pretty much like if in any kind of fusion or ritual deck, it is very, very, very good. It's like I understand, with the synchro and the XYZ, they're not as useful as the other, as either drawing 2 cards or drawing 2 cards, drawing 2 cards, or special summoning a monster. But this right here very much has the potential to where it could be a key part of a combo, to where like maybe it's not part of a fusion, like a fusion archetype, but it's like a part of a combo piece to where you fusion in the middle of the combo and you want to have that cross sheep, and you just need that cross sheep to not only be a Link 2 body, but to give you another space and also to give you that force. So I could see a lot of utilities in a random combo deck. Maybe a meta deck a couple of years from now, comes out and it needs a cross sheep, and I'll tell you right now, this being the highest rarity, and it looks very nice. I love the look of this cross sheep. So far I only have 1 page. I might try to get two full pages, and when I say a page, I'm talking front and back. I'm not talking just the front part of it. So I want at least 2 pages. So we'll see how that goes. It's been just been trending up. It's been doing nothing but go up. This one's I feel pretty confident about this one. But like I said, I'm still gonna let it ride. I'm like I said, these are cards that I plan to hold on to for years. These are cards that I feel are gonna come back in the meta like years from now. So this is not something that's gonna be good 2 months from now. Not something that's gonna be good 6 months from now. I'm talking maybe a year to 2 years from now, and I've already been holding these cards for maybe a year and a half, some depending on when these came out. So these are very long holds, and I'm trying to get a lot of copies of some of these. This is another example of a monster that I think just might have it already has a thing going where it came out of dual overload, but I also feel like it has potential use in a combo. I don't know exactly what combo it is, but I do feel this has a combo potential. The price is just going everywhere. People don't know what to do with her. You get the light plays for 135, 179, like a little over $2, with the shipping. But this is just something where if you have some, just like always put them to the side. These are the cards where vendors. This is why vendors love to buy bulk, because like sometimes people just don't pay attention, and they'll find like 3 or 4 copies of these in bulk, and then they're like, okay, cool, bam, they're $2 each. This guy sold me like $10 a bulk, and I just pulled $6 of freaking value out of there. So these are cards where if you think they're bulk, they are very much not bulk, and it's a good card to invest in. Security Dragon. So I just looked up Security Dragon, and I saw that it has gone up a bit. I initially invested in these because of Grinder Golem. I did not know when the whole Grinder Golem thing was gonna be available to us. I didn't know if it was ever gonna be able to take off. So I got Security Dragons, and I had a whole bunch of them, and then I had them for a bit. I think they're going. I forgot how much I got them for. I forgot to write these down. I've had these for a very long time, but they ended up like before we got like the full set of cards to do the full combo. They ended up getting rid of Grinder Golem, which completely killed the momentum and killed the want for this card. Like in the Link era, this was just nothing. Like it's pretty much like it's a discount Firewall Dragon. It doesn't even let you special summon a monster. All you do is bounce if it's calling. So yeah, it's starting to see a little bit of resurgence. I kind of noticed that. Like they got the unlimiteds, the unlims, and limbs kind of going everywhere. But yeah, it's like to look at that $3. It's like a solid $3. So like maybe I'll go and post a few of them. But I'm honestly gonna wait. This card only has one printing, so I'll probably just sit there and wait. Maybe see if it'll go to 10 for some reason. Screw it. I'm already in this deep. Alright, Cool for Genius. This is a card where I pulled these out of bulks as like penny stocks, penny stocks, whatever. I don't. I pulled them out. They were like less than pennies. No, this okay. That was dumb. They're very cheap. I got them. I always pull these out of bulk, and I just keep them to the side. I just don't know when this thing is gonna take off. It just needs 2 machine monsters. So it isn't even like it needs a needs specific cards. It just 2 machine monsters. So it's pretty like generic, and then like it lets you add a level 5 or higher machine monster. So it's like it isn't like it's like generic support to where I believe there could be some kind of deck, like maybe there's a machine spam deck, some combo deck. I'm being very vague because like I'm like I haven't really taken the time to like do combo research to be like, well, maybe it could work here, maybe it could work there. So I'm just like, someone out there will figure it out and have a whole bunch of copies, and one day it'll pay off. High Speed Roid, Rubber Band Shooter. This card actually I think I already sold these at its hype. I have 3 left, and yeah, they were. I mean, this is like even they were even higher. I think they were like a little bit higher, maybe $3-4 at one point, and I very much just well, actually, while they were there, but I very much just unloaded these cards because I was just convinced that I don't know, that this was just gonna be the next combo piece for freaking Speedroids, and it was gonna, yeah, no, that was a fail. Like not every card that you invest in could just be like just complete payoff. But yeah, this is just an example of something that I do have a few copies of these left, but they're not really doing anything. Maybe I'll just put them up just to get them out of my way. And for the last card that I want to talk about, it sucked because in Toon Chaos they reprinted in rare, so that really killed my momentum for this card. But Mass Hero Dion, this was like the last hero card that I really wanted to invest in, because I think at the time where I first noticed, it did not have a reprint. So I was happy, I was cool, and I was like, cool, all right, awesome. I have about, I think we have a page, maybe a page and a half of these, and yeah, they're freaking nothing now. These also came out of that premium collector's tin. And oh, no, this came out the 2012 one. I think the other one was still 2013. But yeah, either way, this one right here, just 90 cents, nothing. It's yeah, like dude, like this is one of my this is something I don't know. I just assumed that it being a mass hero Dion, I just hope it wasn't gonna get reprinted, and it totally did. Always watch out for those reprints, because here is a card that just went horrible for me. It yeah, like that 47 cents, 57 cents. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. This is not a market watch kind of wasn't really geared towards like meta or anything. Just I just saw my investment binder, pulled it out, and pulled up a bunch of cards that made me laugh. So if you guys found the information useful, go ahead and let me know about that. If not, thanks for making it to the end, and peace out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.